Hello everyone and welcome to another Muffin video. Before we dive in here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell and drop a like on the video too if you're enjoying the content. Don't forget to join our Discord server as well if you're not already there. The link is in the description down below. We've also activated our channel membership which comes with all kinds of perks, so check that out if you're interested in joining. And speaking of channel membership, I do want to take a moment to give a special shout out to our current members. So thanks to all of you, and I hope you're enjoying the benefits. And finally, a reminder that all comments on every video will be automatically entered into our weekly giveaways. Winners will be randomly selected every Monday. So good luck, and let's get this started.
So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at one of the new Journey to the West events, and that is 3 fights, 3 defenses, 3 demons. Now, this is unfortunately not the most interesting or fun event that the devs have released so far, and ultimately it just feels pretty underwhelming compared to previous events we've had. I just feel like somehow they've got the balancing and scaling a bit off in how they've implemented the event in our version, and what is ultimately a pretty good idea has just become a bit of a drag. Now, thankfully, the rewards are pretty good, and we will take a look at those momentarily, but let's start by at least getting an understanding at how this fight exactly works. So right away you can see there are these 3 different bosses, but the event is basically a sort of a pseudo tower defense. You have this TANG monk which is surrounded by 4 different areas, and the idea is that these openings on each of these sectors have monsters coming through, and you can see whenever a zone has monsters actively coming, they will be illuminated in red, and you can click on these 4 zones and use them to move in order to fight off the monsters that are coming in that zone. And there are some monsters that have special effects, but ultimately they're going to be relatively easy to beat unless you're sort of pretty much new to the game, in which case you'll probably benefit from having someone stronger in the party with you to clear this for the best rewards anyway. So ultimately you're going through and the party is basically just cycling through these buttons. Click one, click one, click one, move where red, okay, monsters go here, click, kill them, move to the next zone, and it's a little bit, like I said, a little bit boring. But let's go ahead and just throw open a party here with mercenaries just so you can see exactly what I'm referring to, because once you see it in action you'll see, okay, this is pretty straightforward. So we're just loading in here. One moment. Now, like I said, it is fairly hard for me to give a solid assessment of the event because of the way the devs have scaled it, as I pretty much just one-shot everything, and it's a little bit hard to get a sense of what things actually do. So you can see here, there was a wave there, it's already dead. You click, you move to the next wave, that one's dead. Now there's another one coming here, okay, we click here, there's another wave, it's dead. Now there's 2 at the same time, go here, got this wave, this one next. Boom, then over here. Then here, and you can see here the clones are not moving at all, which is their normal behavior. They don't shift zones at all. But basically, this is the entire event. You are simply moving from zone to zone as monsters appear in them and killing them before they can reach the Tang monk in the center. And as you can see here, it is very, very easy. Now, of course, I am a relatively strong player, so it could be that the event is just scaled in such a way that it doesn't take into consideration the server progression properly. But, you know, maybe you have a different experience with this event and find it actually relatively challenging, in which case you would be, you know, actually taking advantage of the mechanics using the artifact, which we will go over shortly, and ultimately making sure your party is moving efficiently in order to not let any of these waves reach the center of the screen here to the Tang monk. So that's pretty much how that fight works, but let's go quickly take a look. There are a number of artifacts you can choose. Now, the one thing I will say, since I saw a few people confused about this magic artifact is for this event only. Now, there are 4 choices, but you can freely choose between them. Now, when you upgrade them, it upgrades all. You can see here, magic artifact level 2, it is not leveling up a specific artifact. So there's not really anything you can go wrong here. They're all relatively useful, but if you have trouble killing the minions, if you're DPS, it could be useful to pick up this Palm Leaf Fan's skill here, as you can blow away all demon minions in the current area. Or this one here, if you're having trouble with boss damage, for example, you can use this one to reduce the damage you take in the area. A healer might benefit here from taking the allied character revive and max HP restore for all characters. And as well, this one here is another. So for example, you could have one in your party use the palm leaf for the demon minions, one in your party use this purple gold gourd to absorb the demon kings and grand demons, the boss monsters as well. So that could be one thing. You could have your party, if you're partying with the pre-made, you could have one take the palm leaf, one take the purple gourd, but ultimately the event's not really challenging enough to warrant that type of artifact stacking. Now the Heartfire progress here, this is simply the server-wide progression, and as you reach new milestones, you'll be able to unlock upgrades for your magic artifact here. And as always, there is shared loot, which gives up to 1,000 Stellarite, and there is a leaderboard as well here. Now, there are really good daily rewards, so that's the thing. Like if you look here, you have plenty of good rewards to get every single day, which is at least a nice part of this event. Even if the actual gameplay itself is not that fun, the fact that you get plenty of rewards here is very useful. Plus you get these silver, which you can then use in this exchange shop here. So you have mount tickets, summoning strings, star selection, skill summon packs, and it's pretty much the usual rewards one would come to expect from this type of event. And I believe from playing this every single day, you should have more than enough silver to acquire all the rewards here. But you, as always, to be safe, you would prioritize starting in order of, summoning strings, star selection, these advanced mount selection packs are good, rune characters. These are all good rewards. So go ahead and just do your best to collect all of these. You should have enough silver, like I said, by the end of the event to acquire all the rewards. So there you have it. Ultimately, like I said, not my favorite event so far. It seems like the devs had a good idea, but unfortunately did not implement it as best as they could. So there you have it. Hopefully this at least gave you a little understanding into this event. And if you have any ideas on how the devs might improve this type of event for the future, please leave it in the comments down below. I'd be curious to see if you guys have any feedback at all that could help improve this event, which ultimately is just not that fun. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck with the event, and let's see how the second phase of it in the last 7 days of round 2 will be. Maybe it'll be harder and more fun. So take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.